I feel like what happened to this young man. Bear in mind, I don't even fuck with Tory Lanez. It's not like I'm a big Tory Lanez fan. And I hated Meg Thee Stallion. I like Meg Thee Stallion music. Probably more than I like. I probably know more Meg Thee Stallion song than Tory Lanez. So I know Tory Lanez had like that mixtape stuff. He did like a lot of remakes and shit. But I think Meg Thee Stallion make good music. We also felt like R. Kelly made good music. A lot of rappers locked up right now made good music. You can be talented and creative and still do some evil shit. Yo, bro, using the term evil, I'm not even talking how some of y'all get mystical with it. I'm talking about like, when you go bottom of the barrel, the type shit where it's like, yo, it's no excuse for this. Like, it's no, you know how sometimes people look for justifications with things. With something we already know, it's no justification there. Ain't no way to figure this out. And from what's been being said lately, might not be no justification around these parts.
Why are we still hearing the same conspiracy theories?
TSR, one of the first to break the news.
Mr. Peterson never shot anybody. Never even touched that gun.
A bodyguard coming forward.
So this is the opposite side.
Kelsey Harris admit to shooting Meg Thee Stallion 3 times. But not so fast, says Meg's legal team, who are now sitting down only with the Shade Room.
It really is time.
Did they say that Meg's legal team is only sitting down with the Shade Room? No disrespect to the Shade Room. But this dude in jail, and he almost got stabbed 10 times. And yeah, the bulk of people out here don't have experience with how police work and the criminal justice system works. But a lot of people do. And this is bigger than evidence. But what's bigger than the evidence? When shit just don't make sense. Trust me.
Why they say Tory and his team are spreading lies now.
The narrative is constantly changing.
I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. Daystar Peterson, who we all know as rapper Tory Lanez, he is fighting to get out of prison. Literally. It was back on May 12th when the Shade Room told you that he was stabbed 14 times by a...
I don't know, homie. But he biased. Reason I feel like he biased, cause I'm getting certain kind of vibes from him. I feel like he might lean in Megan Thee Stallion direction. But once again, for some things, it ain't no room to be biased.
Another inmate in his back, his head, his torso, his face. We're told that he's recovering after suffering a collapsed lung. But days after the attack, his legal team came forward with shocking claims that there's new evidence out there that will prove that he should not be in jail at all. So we brought all of this to Meg Thee Stallion's legal team, who for the first time, they're sitting down with the Shade Room and they are saying, time out.
For the first, let's get it.
The new creamy
Let's see what they
chili
gonna say.
scripted. The name, the sauce, great.
In essence,
My bad.
Mr. Peterson never shot anybody. Never even touched that gun. Never fired the gun.
This is how we got here. A press conference, May 14th, organized by Unite the People. They were hired by Tory Lanez to represent him as he appeared.
Let me tell y'all something that they not gonna tell y'all too, but when it come up. Fingerprints do exist. Can you write fingerprints? Yes. But when the police normally arrive on the scene, as quick as the police arrived on the scene, they get everything right. Immediately. And let me tell you something. Tory Lanez, Meg Thee Stallion, all of them gonna fold under the right type pressure. Anybody can.
appeals the felony assault and weapons charges that he was convicted for back in 2023. At the focus, Bradley James, a former bodyguard for Kelsey Harris, who we all know is Meg Thee Stallion's former friend. When the Shade Room posted about this, it had the roommates fired up.
Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was witness to the conversation Miss Harris had, where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times, Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 2 more times. This statement aligns with the statement of the only non-party witness to the case, Mr. Sean Kelly, who at trial testified he saw 2 women fighting, 2 men break up the fight, 1 man grabbed the other one's arm, gunshots came from the pack.
That's true. I know that y'all felt like, but let me explain something, right? There are body cameras. Let's see if we can get some body camera shit too, right? See if we get some of this body camera action, gang. Why not? Right? Let's not be biased here. Quite a few things are tricky. Like I said, look. When you not caught up in it, and what is this? Okay, I see some was covering it, huh? Okay. Shout out to academics, right? Let's see, man. We're going to put Meg Thee Stallion police body cam. And let's see what we could get. Okay, what is this? Let's listen to this. Yeah, gang, yo. I'm going to tell you, man, like, there are certain ways how people act.
Dude, it's quite plausible. Really.
Okay, Willie D. I feel like Willie D, to be honest, though.
Because if you over there...
Oh, Willie D just talk about it. So, the body cam, like, in the body cam for this, it's like immediately after. She didn't get shot. Right? She didn't get shot. Now, there's some people who feel like they might be able to just live with whatever, right? But dude got 10 years in jail behind that. This is a what's it called? Let's just watch this real quick. Pay attention.
As long as you guys cooperate with us and you guys tell us what's that? Do you think we can go to jail? Do you think we gonna...
Yo, listen. We humans. Meg Thee Stallion been in trouble before. Ain't her first running with police or nothing, right? Now, if you get shot, you innocent. At what point do the police pull up and you start asking the police, hey, you think we're going to go to jail? You think we going to jail? The witnesses say, hey, she was whooping homegirl tail. Her friend Kelsey, we know the story. Right? Now, let's get totally unobjective. Let's take all consequences away. You ain't getting in trouble. Nobody getting in trouble. 2 black women. Hip-hop culture is black women from the hood. If you from where I'm from, you've seen black women get angry and fight. If you live in the Midwest or the South or any of those places, plenty black women own guns, especially celebrities. Or just regular, because you can own a gun, right? We know chicks carry guns. And we know the level of anger that comes. Whenever 2 females get into a fight over what they was fighting over, homegirl dealing with Tory, find out Megan Thee Stallion dealing with Tory, and they best friends. What's going to happen everywhere in America 10 times out of 10? 100 times out of 100. What's going to happen? There's going to be some fighting. Now, who liable to get the fire in the gun? One of the parties that's fighting, right? Who liable to fire the gun more normally? Party that might be getting spanked on.
Go to jail. What's that? Do you think we can go to jail? And just trying to figure it all out. As long as you guys cooperate
There's not a
with us
shot
and you guys
person
tell
down
us
there.
what happened, we'll go accordingly, okay? But if you guys are not telling us, if you guys are, then I don't think...
I really cannot go to jail.
Okay.
I really cannot go to jail. Now, you've been shot, you've been attacked. You're the victim here. Should be the last thing on your mind. And the people that help you was here, the police, the people you talking to. Why would you be nervous?
I cannot have that on my image.
Okay. So how did that happen to you?
Glass.
Glass? Where?
Where we were coming from.
Now, remember, she out here fighting. They in the streets. Her homegirl. Barefoot? You fighting in the streets? Little drunk, little commotion going on before?
I'm not from here, so I...
Do you think Tory would have let homegirl shoot her? Do you think if you was there as a dude, would you have jumped in and tried to grab the gun? Would you have done that? Every dude would be like, yeah. Or you put in the same situation, yeah, I'm going to grab.
Okay. I didn't get shot.
Oh, you did it?
No, ma'am. I mean, no, sir. Ma'am, do you think we're gonna go to jail? What's that?
Do you think we're gonna go to jail?
I don't...
Passenger side. Passenger side is where Miss Harris was sitting.
So we reached out to the team who was there for it all.
It really is time.
Marie Hyrapetian and Janet Shamilian, who worked alongside lead attorney Alex Spiro, representing Meg Thee Stallion during trial.
And despite court orders, restraining orders, Tory continues to orchestrate systematic harassment campaigns through surrogates and social media personalities. Every few months, we hear new fabricated narratives emerge that force Megan to repeatedly relive her trauma and defend her credibility.
Y'all seen her living that trauma out, correct?
To do so as a victim of violent abuse.
So they spelled it out for us in this 31-page report released on Thursday. Tory's team claiming that there's new ring camera footage of the incident.
We're hearing news of ring footage. Ring footage was already a trial exhibit. There was an audio of 5 consecutive gunshots that was presented and admitted, and the jury considered.
I'm looking for homie.
There's no other ring footage, and if in theory there was something that would exonerate Mr. Peterson, it would be disseminated publicly and widely, and it's not.
The report was detailed, full of images and exhibits from trial, including that call that Tory made to Kelsey Harris on July 12, 2020, hours after the shooting.
This situation, no gunshot residue, no nothing. And on top of that, you have a
Hold on,
audio,
gang.
or actually they have body cams was still a. You can't. If I no.
You're seeing the girl shoot.
Yo, so now, this ain't later. District attorneys ain't talked to nobody. This is immediately afterwards, right? The police is figuring out what's going on. Eyewitness.
That
Whoever this is, let homie get through.
that no gun is saying that he.
So the driver's also you're
We
seeing
trust
the girl
British
shoot?
accents too, don't we? Yeah, stop playing.
Listen,
I think, is it this house?
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Regular
So
life,
the girl
neighbors
doing
out
it
there,
too?
everything.
I see what appears to be the girl standing here and shooting into the car. That's what.
there you go. You heard what he just said?
Hey, yo, gang.
I
And he said, yo, the girls was fighting. When the car stopped and they jumped out, he seen this. So they already start scrapping in the car. I've been arrested for shooting someone before. I've been taken in with the potential of them thinking I had shot another dude before. And they gonna get to the bottom of it. The police know what they doing. They do their job. This is where they work at. They work here every day. Like you who work in the Amazon Play factory, you know how to get the boxes right, your routine, the police. But we have seen in America, for all type of reasons, innocent people get railroaded, whether celebrity or not. District attorneys wanting to run for something. Evidence disappearing. Evidence not being collected or accepted. All I'm saying is that we can have an open mind on some of these issues, on some of these topics. Is it at least a possibility? It might be your favorite artist. You might want to, but bro, I'm for the victim every time. Okay. Have we seen the time where we found out that the supposed victim was lying? Has it ever happened? Has it happened multiple times? Hundreds of times? Thousands of times? So when people automatically say, oh, I believe the victim first, I say to myself that they working for a system, or they really not as intelligent or as even empathetic as they may think they are, because when you have an equal balance of it, of both sides, right? Why not come in and say, hey, I take no sides. I'm waiting for some evidence to overwhelm me. I'm waiting for information to come first to overwhelm me before I decide to make a decision. Who I feel like is telling the truth here. What is wrong with that?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Why would you say such a thing?
What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Because he got 10 years in jail. If he was holding that gun, firing it on it, and dropped it, his fingerprint should have been on there. They should have easily been able to test him for gunshot residue. We should know who the gun belonged to or where the gun was stolen from, where it originated. If the serial numbers is erased off the gun, he's going to a federal prison. He's not in a federal prison, is he? If he was carrying said illegal gun from state to state, he'd be in a federal prison. He'd have more time. Is he? No. And why the fuck did Kelsey have immunity? These are good questions.